I'm Hyde, and I just recently got out of Polk CI today, approximately about 2 hours ago. About 31 months ago, I have gotten into some trouble. I was on drugs, and I was really heavy into it. There's a lot of things going on in my life that I couldn't really understand. I didn't have no control or kind of outside help to help me discern what action I should take with these issues. So I fell into drugs, and then I started stealing some cars, and it just went rampant from there. And I can honestly say it was a very, very tough time in my life. My family kicked me out, disowned me. I didn't have any friends. The friends that I did have, I learned that they didn't have my best interest at heart. So at the end of the day, when I ended up in jail, I was all alone, no family, nothing, and just trying to make my way back to recovery. In Polk CI, I was close to getting home. It was about 2 months out, and I was put on the call out. So I've heard good reports, I've heard bad reports. You hear all kinds of reports. It depends on the person's wants and needs, and whether they're willing to change their life or become a better person for themselves. But once I approached the program, I met you, of course, Mr. Reed and Miss Lamb. And Miss Lamb is the one who kind of took over the file for me, but she was very nice. Y'all came off very respectful, very caring, understanding to the situation in the present, circumstance of being in the facility. But there was a lot to offer that y'all had to offer for me. So, helping me get my license, figured out, helping with child support to reestablish that bond and relationship with my daughter. But the most biggest thing that I was kind of in fear of is, what am I going to do? What's my career? What's my path? I know what I would like to do, I'll give you a background on that. So my goals and inspirations are to start my own foundation called T3 Foundation, Team Total Transformation, based off 3 principles: faith, fellowship, and fitness. And what it is to bring the community back together. And I actually got more inspired by Tampa Bay Academy of Hope because of the hope y'all have given me to reach that, that path, because I didn't know where to start. And I knew I wanted to get in sales because sales help you meet people, network, and teaches you how to react with others, and which prison as well gives you that kind of observation of how to deal with multiple personalities. So within that time era, Tampa Bay Academy of Hope gave me the idea that you've given hope to us guys in the prison. You're helping us understand where our place is and giving us the keys to success. So that kind of gave me the opportunity to say, you know what, within this T3 Foundation, it's kind of the same thing with the community. I want to help the community kind of understand that we don't have to fight with each other. We don't have to fight against each other, but we can help each other. You know what I mean? So that's one of my dreams. But the biggest thing that I want to do as a man in my career is entrepreneurship. And I want to build a company that kind of helps restore, rebuild, or newly build opportunities for men and women, across the states or around the world, if it gets that far, become their own owners in businesses. Or if you're failing in business because you don't have the wit or the experience, or just to strive to be better or do better in the business, you come to an organization or a business like mine, and we either help you restore that business, or you sign that business over to us and we give you a percentage back for the rest of your life, so that you don't feel at a loss. Because in our current day and age now, people are just all about gain. People just, what do you have that I want that I could take? Because we're in an era now, especially in my generation, we don't want to work for nothing. If we could take it, we're going to take it, So I hope to bring, like you brought in my life, hope to the community in that basis and era. What I would love to share with people is that we need to learn value. We need to learn to value ourselves. We need to learn to value our situations, because with every situation or circumstance we fall into, there's a lesson to be learned. There is there's a reaction to every action. And we have to understand that whether we act positively or negatively, there's going to be a consequence. So to the people, you know, that are still trying to find that hope, I would say that hopefully they would make the choice within themselves of how am I going to react to this situation. And that's what Tampa Bay Academy of Hope has kind of helped me in the program that y'all have to offer. But within the prison system itself, just looking at the mistreatment that was going on in there between staff to inmates to inmate to inmate, there's a lot of lost hope. Nobody has hope, you know, and you guys are a beacon to that. You're a beacon in Polk City. For me personally, you're a beacon. And, you know, I enjoyed coming. So within Tampa Bay Academy of Hope, I'm actually currently enrolling in network and cabling. And that's a backup to a lot of my plans, because I've learned that you got to have plan A, B, C, and D, because there's always going to be a setback. I mean, we have to find a way to overcome it. So I'm taking network and cabling, and also Miss Lamb has got me a job with a gentleman that owns a car dealership who was also incarcerated. And he's given the opportunity to me to work for him as well as be his life coach, which is a very good opportunity that I would not have had if it wasn't for Tampa Bay Academy of Hope. I mean, there's a path, and it's lit, and I have the opportunity to actually be successful. I didn't have that opportunity in my past because I didn't know what success was. I didn't know how to reach for it. But this coming time in prison, it's given me the mindset to dream. And that if you can dream it, you can build it. And if you can build it, it can become a reality. So when I was actually in prison for the past 3 weeks that I was coming to your classes, I actually was telling everybody, man, these guys really have something to offer. But you have to take that offer and you have to add value to it. We go back to that value thing. Got to add value to these offers, because if you don't value what they have to offer, then you're going to just get out and completely, like, you know, forget about it, you know. But you got to utilize what they have what y'all have to offer. So, I mean, I really appreciate that y'all have given me the opportunity to walk down this path of success. And, you know, to anyone out there that's actually going through what I'm currently going through, just keep staying strong. Keep fighting, and don't give up, for one, on Tampa Bay Academy of Hope. They're always going to be there to help. And for two, don't give up on yourself. Keep striving for success.